is this an MLM? I would have to say no, because in here, each person is an individual business owners, and your results or your success is dependent on your effort and the time that you invest in your business. So just like, let's just say in here in Canada, we have, for example, we have Tim Horton, which is a coffee donut franchise, right? So each of us here is an individual franchisor owner of that specific Tim Horton. We're all given the same recipe, how to make the coffee, how to bake the muffin, but whether, my store or Lynn or Rose is successful, it still depends on how we run and manage each of our business. We get the same support from the corporate side, like the franchisor, right? And we're the franchisee, but then it's still up to you. So in a way, you can think of us, we are an online franchise business, because when you choose to partner with us, you're given your access to our world-class training that walks you step by step on how to set up your business. But we also have a tech support team that helps you build your sales funnel, which is your landing page, website. And then we have the automated email campaign that we run on your behalf. We host weekly, workshop, like the webinar for people to learn more about the business. And behind the scene, we have all the support and the training, weekly mastermind where, six-figure or seven-figures earner come on and share you their secret sauce, their secret on what helped them excel or what that helped them become successful. So you have access to all of that. So, but then again, like I said, it's still your own business. What you do is up to you. That's why we see some people who really put a lot of time and effort, and we see them excel within 3 months, 6 months. But others, maybe they have family, work, and other commitment. So they're a little bit slower. So that's why it's not an MLM, because the reason also is because we've seen, or I have seen over the past 7 years, there are many people that started the business after me or after other people, but they have exceeded in income, right? They have out earned the person that that brought them into the business. So that's why it's not, because I know for a typical MLM is that the person that joins first, which or also is the person on top, is usually the one that earns the most money or the one that earns from everybody below them. But with this business, it's not that way. Like I said, even though someone joined after, they can still make more money than the person that joined before if they're hungry enough to work for it.